Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Unepic. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, we had a couple of mages that need to have themselves a little bit of sleep. It's a good thing. Alright, so we're gonna go explore the other direction for a bit. While these necromancers sit and think of what they've done. Discouraged? Massively. Angered? Probably. Undoubtedly, actually. Because good lord. I'm not sure if it's not an oversight. I think it's just part of their great big puzzle. Which I suppose I should have seen this coming, considering we had a whole ass tutorial about how the hell mental spells, or at the least how the sleep spell works. So I guess I'm going to try going this way for a time. Not sure how I'm going to go this way though. If the eyes keep on teleporting me out the hell off of the platform, feels like a dirty pool. I can turn myself invisible, I think. Yeah. I should have a phase door, ray of protection. Because the only other thing I can think of is being at this extreme side here. Killing one of them. I will have just enough time once I'm stopped slowed. I don't know, it feels very much like it forces you to have at least one rank in all things to be useful, which I get, especially if, you know, oh, look at this puzzle sort of a thing. I hate this particular puzzle. Because the option I think here is just to turn invisible. That or destroy those eyeballs fast enough, which I apparently can't. There. Are you kidding me? So I want to point out that that one, I wasn't even in line of sight. Dude was already casting the slow spell on me. I'm not even sure why I'm going this way. Completion's sake, I guess. Sure, you know what? I'll take it. Fuck you. God damn it. Okay. So it's not that I went this way for nothing, but I did go this way for nothing. That a thing? No, it's not a thing. They don't have, or at the least they don't have one easily, readily accessible right now. Now I gotta go back up. Because I think all the monsters have respawned with how many times I've gone and teleported all over the place. Yep, that guy's just still vibing here. Yeah, I think the only way that I'm supposed to be able to do things is putting those necromancers to sleep. How I'm gonna put them to sleep? I don't know, because I don't have any points in mental. And because I don't have any points in mental, I can't do anything. Oh yeah, I guess this guy's still kicking. Uh-huh. You killed your own dude. Curiosity. How many of you can I kill for a level up? Not great. Because the idea was I was going to murder these things in way too much of an amount. Get that one level up I need for the mental spells. Okay, there's got to be another way to murder at least a couple of them then. Because the idea is that they're going to be in the... Yeah, there we go. How I'm going to get up to these other ones, I don't know. But that's one down. Wait, unless... Okay, it is a small menu. Come on. It is a very small window. I don't think I... Even if I do though. That's the play. I gotta put him to sleep with a mental spell. I can't jump that high enough. See, the original thought that I was having... Madness. Creates a mental pulse that alters the perceptions of all creatures in the room. Victors leave their... Well, this almost works. See if I could just turn around in mid-air. Oh. Or do that. Who needs a stupid sleep spell? Alright. There's only you left, buddy. There we go. Listen, it was either I do that or I brute force it by leveling up again. And I don't feel like spending another God knows how long doing that. And round 2. Great. I wouldn't happen to have another madness spell on me, would I? Creates an arcane shock in the room, harming all enemies. That... Unless they have less than 100 HP apiece. Nope. I have no other spells to bullshit my way through this, do I? Antidotes, healing. And also, okay. Kinda seems like I'm brute forcing this again. Because unless I can murder you... Because the way I did it before was that I kind of just accidentally got knocked up there. In this situation, that's not going to happen. If I had a couple of more of those scrolls, that'd be another situation. Great Prince, order the doctor, frost mage, extra healing. Well, you work. Yes, you do. After a fashion. I just gotta be careful because I don't want it to die. My little minion, I mean. Alright, one down. Come on. I guess it does need the energy. Oh, your works fine. How close do you need to be? Is this fine? Yeah, there you go, buddy. Eat your fill. Not exactly how I was planning on doing any of this. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you can actually reach them from there. That's pretty badass, actually. Who needs a sleep spell? Apparently, necromantic energy does not count in the scheme of. Oh, this prevents projectiles from hitting me. Nice job, Steve. I don't know why the name that comes to mind is Steve, but they're a Steve now. Okay. Sorry, Scully. This would be a perfect room for, good old-fashioned, gelatinous cube. Wonder why they didn't put one in there. Okay, they got a little bit of everything down here right now. I meant to use a healing, but not that healing. You fool. Alright. This is going to be a little bit more tricky, because if I want to try to use Scully again... yeah. Yeah, I need actual line of sight to him. If I tank the hits first, my little bone boy. Wait, stop that. Oh. I do like that it specifically works against the living, though. Aha, you fool. I do have resurrections for my pets, right? Healing, improved detection, see, I don't. Illumination, that'd be great. You know, it'd also have been great. Where is it? Forming spikes. Curiosity has set in. Alright, one dead. Oh, that's both. Okay. Haha! Success. Yeah, I know I bought this spell. This stalactite spell. Ah, that's right. I just forgot what it did. Alright.
This is exciting. We are close, right?
We are almost there.
What's Harnakon like? Is he very big?
I don't know. I have never seen him in person.
No? Then how do you know that he's so powerful and invulnerable?
Remember that I possess other senses.
Oh, okay. Listen, very soon, all this will be over. If he kills me, I want you to know that you've been great company.
It is also my wish to tell you something. You have been the strangest creature I have ever met, and the only one who offered his friendship.
Yeah. Hey, I've lit all the lights in the castle. I'm going back to the save point really quickly, because this seems like the very end of everything.
Encore game.
Man, filled out everything. That feels weird. Were there any other quests that I had that I hadn't finished? Doesn't seem like it. Mostly because I can't seem to find the quest thing that is now seemingly gone. I didn't mean to drop, I meant to just unequip, but okay. Paranoid save, shush. I got a feeling that Scully's not going to be all that helpful right now, but, you know, never know. Alright. So, what's Harnakon going to provide for me? Ah. A pit into the abyss of some sort.
You finally stand before me.
Who are you?
I am Harnakon, Lord of this castle and protector of the pure spirits.
The great lord.
So you're the head honcho of all these douchebags that have been teabagging me, huh?
Head honcho, douchebag, teabagging. I only understand a few words of your dialect. A remedy must be found to make your speech less annoying.
Ah! I felt something inside my head. Did you try to melt my brain with your magic? Huh?
What I cast was a spell of mental linking to allow me to understand your peculiar vocabulary, you jerk.
Hey!
As you see, I'm trying to use some of your slang to make you feel more comfortable. Melting your brain. If only you had one. If I cut your head in two, the only thing I would see is a thread running from left to right that connects your ears.
Very funny. Wow, you're the first guy I've found in this castle who has a sense of humor.
It is your dialect. It is extremely curious. You use insults to joke.
Well, it works. Listen, you seem pretty cool, you know? I feel bad that we have to fight to the death.
To fight to the death? Why do we have to fight?
Because you're the final boss, right? The biggest badass of them all, and I have to kill all of your minions, and you say, "What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk, have at you!"
Nonsense. Where did you get this stupid idea?
Well, from video games, action movies, and comics. All of them follow the same pattern. At the end of the adventure, you have to kill the big boss who's in charge.
Seriously? This is not very original, don't you think? And people who listen to these stories, they don't ask for a different ending?
No, not really. They get angry if there isn't a final boss monster, or if that boss is easier to kill than his minions, or if he doesn't transform at least 3 times, or sprout one big wing, or turn red, or something like that.
I see. I suppose they must be thoroughly indoctrinated, and when the pattern is broken, they whine like children.
That's right. They're too deep in the system, like in the Matrix. So, then you don't want to kill me?
Kill you? On the contrary, young one. I seek your help.
My help? Now I'm clueless. But I've killed tons of your minions, not to mention defeating the 7 guardians. Aren't you angry with me?
Have you not noticed that after cleaning a room, in a short time all the creatures appeared once again?
Hey, that's right.
Of course it is, young one. This is because almost all the creatures in this castle are magical. With the help of the pure spirits, I can resurrect them again and again. To be honest, you kept me very busy.
And the guardians? They haven't been resurrected.
Guardians need more magic essence and more time to revive. I waited for you to come here to get them back. Do you realize how many times I've had to resurrect you?
Me? But I haven't died.
You haven't died? You were the most work for me.
But why did you resurrect me? I'm a nuisance to you, aren't I?
Because, as I said, I need your help. As you may know, my task here is to keep the pure spirits of magic safe and out of everyone's reach. I was chosen to do this. To reach this castle is nearly impossible due to the giant mountain that must be climbed. Very few arrive, and those who dare enter here meet my minions and shadows. We capture and torture them, or I keep them as slaves. But there is a race who is especially troublesome: elves. The elves are creating a way to teleport themselves en masse directly to the castle.
A portal!
That's correct, young one. A giant portal that will be opened in 5 days if we don't interfere. They could enter by the hundreds and take the entire castle. If this happens, everything will be lost. For this, I need someone to teleport near the portal and kill the mages that are working on it from the other side. Once they are dead, the portal will close. And my friend, that someone will be you.
Me? Why not one of your minions? I don't know, someone more powerful.
I see you're not very clever. Most of my creatures are created by magic and cannot leave this castle. They exist only so long as they are within the castle. On the other hand, you have become very powerful. The experience you gained in my castle has shaped you into the perfect weapon against these lamer elves. That's why I teleported you into my castle.
Wait, what? You brought me here?
That is correct, young one. I warned the pure spirits of your arrival and asked them to give you their magic.
Yeah? And I thought that I was playing them. It was too easy. All of this has been training. Isn't it too risky? How can you know that I'm going to help you? Even more, how do you know that I won't try to kill you or something like that?
Simply because if you kill me, you won't return to your world. I brought you here, and only I can return you. Also, if you help me, I will return you to your world, and you will retain what you learned here, and receive a mountain of gold.
Fuck, sounds very tempting. You know what? I've always hated elves. They're a bunch of snobs, always worried about appearances and always screwing people over with their bows.
So, young one, will you join the party?
Count me in.
Magnificent. The teleporter behind me leads to the room where we have opened a portal to the Elf Town. Enter when you are ready. I will wait for you on the other side. Do not delay long. We have but 5 days before their portal opens.
Hey, Zira, I really like your boss.
What?
I mean, your boss is a nice guy. I did not expect that.
We must hurry. You will have to prepare yourself well. We cannot fail in our mission.
Our?
Yes. The destiny of the pure spirits depends on you destroying the portal before the invasion. It is a great honor to be a part of this, but also a huge responsibility.
Don't worry. We won't fail the boss. Looks like we're going on a final adventure together.
Before going on, supply yourself as best you can. Once teleported, there is no way back to the castle.
Oh, that's good to know. Very point of no returning,
Games.
which I suppose I'm fine with. I like it when a game actually tells me that there's a point of no return. You know, helps to actually prepare for that shit. I don't think of how the hell I would prepare in the first place. Oh no. A lot of potions. Well, not a lot of potions, rather. I mean, I could level up another billion times, but... Only other thing I can think of is that there's some armor that I haven't yet purchased. Let's jump on in and see what the hell we're facing off against first. You know, once we check what's over here. Alright, nothing. In we go!